So today we're going to go through how to use peardeck.com. To get started, every student's going to need a Google account, and it's also advisable for everyone in the class to be able to have access to the internet, whether it's on their smartphone or whatever. 1 between 2 is fine, but obviously a 1-to-1 ratio is better. So if you sign in, you can start a new presentation in the top right corner. Once it opens, you go to new slide in the top left, and for the title page, all you do is write a title, and we're going to put a picture in there as well. So what we're going to have our presentation on is Vincent van Gogh. So you can add you can add in a YouTube video or anything else which is really useful, but we're just going to do an image, and you can search right here, Google search, which is quite useful sometimes. So we're just going to do Vincent van Gogh, and we're going to do whatever pops up, and we're going to find an image, and we're going to click it and select it, and it's going to put the image on the page for us. So once you've done that, you can go for another new slide, and we're just going to put in a block of text just to show you how to do it. So we're just going to have his life story just in here, and you just go add block of text, add text block, sorry, and then just put in whatever you want to. Once you've done that, you can add in a new slide again, and this time we're just going to do a multiple choice one. So once you click the multiple choice, all you need to do is just type your question up the top, and then on the right you can see there's answers, and you can have as many answers as you want, and when we go through it in the student view you'll see how the students pick it. So that's all you have to do. You just have to write in your answers, and then you can go to a new slide, and this time what we're going to do is a free number response. And for the free number response, it's really easy. All you have to do is type in your question at the top, and the students can write in whatever they feel applies. So for the last slide, what we're going to do is go for a free text response. So again, click the plus on the new slide and go down to free text, and all you have to do again is write in your question at the top, and the students are going to be able to write in an answer. And you can either have it as a paragraph if you want them to give you a full paragraph answer, or you can also change it to a short text answer, which is what we're going to do for here. And once you've finished your slideshow, you need to go up to the Start Presentation in the top right corner, the big green button, and what you want to do is go Projector View, which is the one in the middle. Once you click that, it will give you a code which you need to give to your students, and they need to log into peardeck.com/join, which we're going to do now so you can see the student view as well as the teacher view. So students need to log in with their Google account, type in the code, and then it will be a link directly to your presentation. So then you can see down the bottom that one student has joined, and you can wait until your entire class is in. So then you just need to click the little arrow right here, and it will show you a slide. Right now it's going to be the exact same on the teacher view as the student view because it's not interactive. So when we go to the next slide, it's going to be the exact same because, again, it's a non-interactive slide. So when we go to the next slide, again, it's just a block of words, so the student view is going to see the same. This is where it's interactive, and this is where it's going to be interesting, because you can see when we go to the student view, which is this, it gives you all those multiple choices that we wrote down before, and so they can choose whichever answer they think is correct. And down the bottom you can see it's got one response, and you can also see what people have responded as, so you can be able to see what your students are choosing, and you can also lock their screen right there, so when you go back to the student view they're not being distracted and not paying attention, they can't do anything on their screen. So that's also very useful. So once you've seen the responses, you can go down to the next thing, and you can see there's no responses yet. So when we go to student view, you can write in any numerical answer that you think applies to that, post it, and then when you go back to the teacher view you'll be able to see the posts almost as soon as they have been written, and they will plot it on a graph view, which makes it obviously very easy. The next slide we did was any comments, so they can just write any answer or any question about it, and the best thing about this is that it's all anonymous, so people aren't afraid to ask a stupid question or answer wrong, so it really helps the students in the classroom. So another thing you can do after you've done that is go to there's another option which can let you ask a question spontaneously, and it gives you a whole bunch of options like true, false, plot a graph, anything like that. We're going to do agree or disagree. So if you see an upcoming discussion, you can go and ask them agree or disagree, and the students, this is the student view here, where the students can drag their dot onto whichever answer they feel applies to them, and you can go back into your teacher view and see the answers and be able to create a classroom discussion based on that. So that's basically peardeck.com. I hope this helps you use it effectively in the future.